Thanks for joining us on News 360. Time for business, and beginning with spare parts dealers at Abossey Okai in Accra have promised to reduce prices of goods at the spare parts hub following the finance minister's announcement to scrapping.
The traders and dealers were either glued to their television or radio set, listening with rapt attention to the finance minister's 2017 budget reading. Moments after the minister announced the removal of taxes, including the 1% special import levy and the import duty taxes, traders took to the streets in front of their shops to jubilate. For hours, they abandoned their shops and business activities and praised President Nana Akufo-Addo for fulfilling his promise.
We pay about 50% of duty. So, for example, if you bring a goods worth about $100,000, you are paying about $50,000 of duty, of taxes on it. So, if this has been abolished, it's a welcome news. That money can be added to your capital and reinvest it.
The dealers promised to reduce the prices of goods in the coming days on the market.
Why you duties everyone no munyama no mobile test one answer
oh menyaba anyama obetu kwa abrochira ko 30 bit seka $2,000 oba do aba betua be $4,000 duty.
If you buy a car worth $2,000, but when you get to the port you pay a duty of $4,000, this is not right. It is not so in other countries. So the scrapping of the import duty announcement is a good news.
It is not our fault that we price our goods so high. We import goods worth $2,000. You pay $7,000 as import duty.
The stress, the move will encourage them to bring in more imports for the business community.
Also, traders at the Kanishi market have hailed the abolition and reduction in some taxes in the budget statement. Their difficulty, however, is the unspecified period within which the changes are expected to be effective. Catherine Frimpoma interacted with them and has this.
At the Kanishi market in Accra, majority of the traders paid little attention to the budget reading. For most of them, it was their business first. The news team got there just after the minister had ended his presentation, and some of them did not even know what had happened.
I don't know what is happening. I will only understand when I get home and watch the news. I was in the market, so I didn't hear anything.
They were elated after some explanation.
I heard he has reduced everything. God bless him. The bakery business has gone down, so they are not buying at all.
But some had concerns.
He's not showing when exactly the reductions will take effect. He should let us know, else I will not pay any fees if my ward returns to school.
Free education,
The finance minister, among other things, replaced the 17.5% with a 3% flat rate for traders.
If the tax component has dropped from 17.5% to 3%, it means that you are no more going to have 14.5% paid to states by way of tax. You're going to have that money with you, and you are going to reinvest that money into your business. Secondly, it's going to also tell you that then your price of your goods needs to come down, so that the trader, the buyer coming from outside, instead of buying one, will be able to buy 2 or 3 because you'll be selling at a lower price now.
Interestingly, they had an idea what it means for businesses.
Taxes for bank interest
It means that interest on loans have been removed, so we'll get money to buy more.
Oh, quite interesting reactions from there. Now, let's move away from that budget to some other issues. And Head of Banking Supervision at the Bank of Ghana, Raymond Amanfo, says the central bank is set to issue the commemorative new 5 Ghana cedi note. The new 5 Ghana cedi note, which will be in circulation from March 7, is being introduced as part of Central Bank's 60th anniversary.
The head of banking supervision at the Bank of Ghana, Raymond Amanfo, explained the issue of a new 5 cedi note is not to phase out the old 5 cedi, but would be used alongside and would be legal tender. He said the new commemorative note would be smaller than the current note and would not feature the portrait of the Big Six, but rather have the portrait of James Kwegyiri Aggrey.
It's a commemorative print. What it means is that it's only for the anniversary year, so it will be used alongside the existing. It has a different feature. You don't have the Big Six on it. You have Kwegyiri Aggrey as the front person. We are looking at the people who have lent credence to our history as a country. You have some security features. There are more security items. The size is smaller. We have improved the features for disabled identification, like there are some stress and lines that you can easily feel. When you look at it, you tilt it, turn it different ways. It gives you different images.
He cautioned the public.
It's not going to replace the 5 cedi notes. It will be used alongside the 5 cedi notes. So people should not refuse to accept the old 5 cedi note.
Governor of Bank of Ghana, Dr. Abdul Nashiru Isahako, is expected to unveil the specimen of the new denomination Friday, March 3, at a ceremony in Accra.